All right, you guys, welcome to our team Zoom, the last day in January. Can you believe that? January. But January's been a great month. Everyone's volume has been just off the chart. So is everyone's volume bigger than it was last month?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that's great. So, you know, it's just going to get better. So before I get into the compensation plan, I posted in the team group the link to buy tickets for the meeting in Anaheim on July 3rd, the first Hempworx road trip. So it's an opportunity meeting for affiliates and guests and training, and Jenna and Josh are going to be there, and that's the only one they're going to go to besides the one in Nevada. So anyone local or pretty local, if you want to take a trip out of minus 44-degree weather and come to California.
Yeah, Michelle's doing that.
Yeah. We would love to have you and meet you. Tickets are $10, so hop on and buy them. I think there's a limit of 1,800. I think I saw in there. So you're an hour away. Yeah, I'm an hour away as well. So we just jump in the car and head in. We can caravan, carpool, and if you have guests, it's a great thing to bring guests to because they have, they get the whole feeling and the atmosphere, and it's amazing. Anyone who doesn't live in California but knows people in California, invite them, and I'll be happy to meet them and make them feel welcome, and then you can sign them up, because after they go there, there's no way that they wouldn't want to join this hemp train, because we are the best in it. I mean, 2019 is going to be crazy. Did you guys see the poll that Jenna put in? Asking what products you want. Oh my God, could you imagine? There's some amazing things in there. But anyway, so that was the first thing. So just everyone jump on and buy your tickets, and encourage your teams to go. I mean, we have a big old team, and there's 8 of us on here right now. So that's crazy sad. But a lot of people can't catch the live, but they watch the recording because people are at work and stuff, or it's at dinner time, or they're trying to get to bed. So I know that. So at least if they watch the recording, that's awesome. They just miss like the little tidbits that we share when I don't have the recording on. So
well, just keep it going for a while. I mean, yeah, Michelle just posted. She said, I can't jump on. I'm too busy trying to sign my reorders.
Oh,
nice. It's the last day of the month.
I know it's hard that this falls on the last day of the month, Pam. You're probably crazy too. But anyway, okay, so let's go over the compensation plan. So, I mean, if you don't have it, but that's okay. This is an old one actually that I have printed out. So the first part is there's different ways that you can join, right? When I first started, August or September 2017, the builder was the lowest level that we can come in at. But now people can join with a sample pack. So $11.95, and then they pay the $20 and they're an affiliate. So that just negates any of the I can't afford to join peeps, because everyone could find $32 from somewhere, right? If they really want to build this business. So they could join with that, or they could buy, before the sample packs, the cheapest way was to buy a pet oil or a dog treat, because that was $39, and then the $20. So if they come in at that level, then they are unranked. Okay, so they will be paid at the unranked level, and they're just active. So on jump starts, they would just be paid 25% of the business volume. Okay, so that is the absolute cheapest way. And then they can kind of get a feel out of what the business is like, and if they start seeing that, their team is building, they're gonna, want to take advantage of that and upgrade to a bigger package. Okay, so you can join sample packs cheapest way, one pet product cheap way, but then the majority buy a bigger pack. So either builder pack, director pack, or executive pack. Builder pack is one product, and it is either a Hempworx product or a spray, or the sprays. And actually they can join with one spray too, I believe. Actually, I'm going to go back on that. I'm not sure if you can join with just one spray. I know you can buy it after you're in just one spray. But anyway, the sprays, 3-pack, $69. You get 3 sprays. So they can come in with that. But Hempworx is the one that's just absolutely crushing it. So most people are interested in there. So they come in as a builder, then they make 30% on level 1. So anyone that goes to their website and purchases a product, then you're paid 30% of the bonus volume of that product. BV stands for business volume. And think of it, I'm kind of going to be elementary for people who are brand new, because there's a lot of people who are brand new and don't know anything about network marketing. So in network marketing, products are all given business volume, and that's what commission is paid off of. And it's not always dollar for dollar. So like the 500 milligram oil is $69, but it's 40 BV. The face creams are $69, 40 BV. The 750 Hempworx is $89, 50 BV. The sprays, the 3 sprays are $69 and they're 50 BV. So you could always, do sprays and if you need 10 more BV. So that's the builder pack. The next pack is the director pack. And that.
Wait, Lori, can I just say one thing? Because I think you're the one that said this to me and I use it all the time now in explaining what the BV really is. Like I tell people that every product has a dollar amount and a BV amount, like you just said. But then you had said once to me that is kind of like in network marketing. If you're going to be doing business all over the world, that's kind of the international currency. And when you said that to me, that was kind of like this big aha moment, because I never really knew how to explain it. And so that's what I use now, and that's from you. So thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, I got that part. Yeah, the international currency, because we're in different countries. Yeah, so
right.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you for bringing that part up. Okay, so the next one is the director pack. That is $199. You get 4 Hempworx products, and then you're paid 35%. Or you can also come in on the sprays as a director pack too. So we never really talk about that, but for $149.99, so it's a bit cheaper, you can become a director and get sprays and then go and order Hempworx products. And so that's 100 BV if you come in as director of the sprays. And so 35% off of what anyone orders off your website, but then at the director level, it also opens up the level 2. So when your affiliates start bringing people on, you'll get paid 10% off of your level 2 as well. And then the next level, so you can either buy a director pack for $199 for products, or you can also do 2 separate orders that add up to 90 BV, and that'll make you a director. Okay, so you can order, let's say you need to separate it into separate orders because you don't have quite the money right away. So you can do like $69 Hempworx product, the 500 milligram, and then in a few days or a week, as long as it's in the same calendar month, you can maybe buy the 750 milligram, or you can buy the 3 Hempworx builder pack of sprays, which is 50. So that would give you the 40, and the 50, 90, which would make you a director. Okay. So the director pack is actually a better value because it's $199 for products, and you're only paying for 3. You're saving $77. So it's like getting the fourth one for free. But if people are tight on money and need to do it the other way, that's the different option that you can go. So I just wanted to make sure you're aware of that. And then the next highest level that you can buy into is the executive level. And that's where everyone wants to get, because that opens up more levels down for you to get paid on. So how you can get to an executive is you can buy an executive pack of Hempworx products, $4.99, $5.99. How much is it? How much is the executive pack? $5.99?
$5.99.
$5.99.
200 BV.
Yeah, $5.99. 12 Hempworx products, 400 BV, or
200 BV, right? Oh no, it is 400. I'm sorry.
Yeah, 400 BV.
I might have to buy one of those tonight, so I should know.
400 BV. Don't make me mess up here. Okay, so executive pack, 400 BV, and 12 Hempworx products. So it makes them cheaper. Or you can buy 2 director packs in a calendar month. So they're 200 BV each, and that would make you an executive. Another way that you could do is you could come in under the sprays and buy an executive package, which is cheaper because it's $2.99, because the sprays are cheaper products than the Hempworx products. So if you just want to get in and you want to be an executive right away, but you can't afford the Hempworx way, you can come in the spray way, and you get 20 sprays. And so you get to just pick which 20 you want to do. So actually when Tom and I joined, that's how we did it, because we didn't have the money at the time to be able to come in as an executive, and I knew that I wanted to be an executive. So we came in on the sprays, picked out 20 of them, and then we in a couple of days bought a 500 milligram for Tom to use. And then our business just went gangbusters. So then we just stayed with the 90 BV to maintain. So does that make sense? You can come in with the sprays as an executive. And why you want to be an executive is because that your jumpstart on anyone who orders off your website is now 50% of the BV. So that's huge, 50%. And then it opens up your level 2 is 10%, then 8%, then 5%, and 5%. So 4 levels down. 50% on anyone who orders off your website, then 10% on your first level of what your affiliates are selling, and then 8% and 5%. So that's huge. Okay, so everyone's goal is to get to an executive, and then
3% it says. And then on level 5 is 3%. That's what I have on my thing here.
At 5K.
No, it says it's at executive too on this one.
Jumpstarts?
Jumpstarts, yeah. I'm looking at this book right here that they sent me in my kit.
Oh, I'm looking at like the one that I picked up like a year ago. Okay, so maybe I should be looking at the right stuff then. It's updated. Well, crud. Okay, so
it shows the executive and 5K have the exact same payment on down to level 5. That's what it shows on this.
Oh, then that's got to be a typo, because 5K you get an extra level.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I bet you didn't even
Oops.
Yeah, oops.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was just reading it as it's printed.
Yeah, oh my gosh. And Laura, one of the things that I think is people really need to look at is that if you can find a way within that 1 month period to get to that 200 BV to bump you up to executive, it's the same 90 BV a month to maintain as it would be if you were a director. So when I did it, when I realized that we could do that, because I was a couple months into it already, I put it on a credit card, and then I went out and just recruited, and signed 19 people that month. So I actually paid for that upgrade within the month. So
Right. Yeah, and 50% is a lot easier to calculate than 35%.
it's more money.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, so that's the best way. Get to executive, and then from there, 5K all the way up, you have to earn in volume. Okay, so executive is the highest level that you're able to buy your way into. Okay, so does that, everything with Jumpstart, is that clear? Everyone's first order in their first calendar month, you get paid a Jumpstart on it. Okay, so if you have a customer who orders on the 3rd and they buy a 500 milligram oil, and let's say you're an executive, so you're going to get 50% of the 40, so you're going to make $20. And then a week later, they want to try, I don't know, skincare. So they buy the Revive, and that's another 40 BV. And so you're going to make another 50% of that. So another $20. So as long as it's all in the first calendar month, doesn't matter how many times they buy, you're going to make a Jumpstart. And then the reorders fall into the binary. Okay. That all makes sense for anyone that's new? So that's the Jumpstart. Gets paid every Thursday. So to stay commission qualified, you do need to place an order every month. If you don't place an order, then you go inactive, and you won't make a commission. Okay, and so you just want to make sure that you do place an order. And why you want to place an order is because our products, it's not, our products aren't like a household cleaning cloth or something that you maybe I don't know if those companies make you order every month, but anyway, because our products are consumable and you want to be using your product that you are selling. So you need to be buying them every month, because you can't tell somebody, here's my website, buy my oil, it's really great, I'm not using it, but I think you should, so it's important, and that's why we need to buy our products, so that we have our own personalities and we can tell people what they look like, what they taste like, what they feel like. So it's important for us to be using them constantly. And now that we know all about our endocannabinoid system, we know how important it is to be taking CBD oil. So it should be a no-brainer anyway. Even if you don't have issues like me, you just take it to keep yourself healthy. Okay. So everyone's first orders, Jumpstarts. Then when the reorders come, that's when we move over to binary. This is what everyone always gets hung up on. And it's not really anything to get hung up on. So you're going to have your rotator set to left and right and left and right. And to be binary qualified, you need to have your own personal order. So you need to have at least 40 BV personally ordered, 40 PV. If you're a builder, if you're a director or higher, it needs to be 90 PV. So that's one requirement for being binary qualified. The next requirement is on your right leg and left leg, you need 90 BV of personally enrolled people. And it can be customers or it can be affiliates. They count the same. As long as you have 90 on the left leg and 90 on the right leg, that's that one. That's the second one. Done. Okay?
And that can be reorders too, because that was one thing I didn't get in the beginning. I thought it had to be new people.
Oh, no.
Be reorders too.
Yeah. So if you have like a rock star who joins as an executive or a director, and they're on your left and they're buying that every month, then there's that 90 BV taken care of, right? But when you're beginning, you don't know who's going to be doing what. So just have them go on both sides. And then once you see how your legs are looking, you might be in a position where you see one leg is a lot stronger than the other when you look at your dashboard and you see the binary BV in your left leg and your right leg. If one's a lot stronger than the other, once you have the second criteria taken care of, the 90 personally enrolled on both sides, then change your rotator tool to just put people on your weaker side. Okay. Then the next requirement is for your weaker leg. Your legs have to have a total of 300 BV. So on both legs, so one can have a lot more, but as long as the weaker one has 300, then you're binary qualified. And that red X on your dashboard will turn to a green check mark. Okay.
And to not, Laura, just to not confuse that with the 90 BV and personally enrolled, it'll say 90, it'll say 300 or plus BV under binary volume.
Right, not personally enrolled. Down for
Right.
but not the total tree, not the total tree number. It's the binary BV. So you'll see a binary
Right.
BV on your right leg and a binary BV on your left leg. That's what you're looking at. And then, so once it's at 300, then you're binary qualified and you're going to be paid that. So when you have a larger leg and you're going to have you'll see carryover. So it's binary that hasn't been used. So let's say your left leg, you had 300 and your right leg, you had 500. They take 300 from both because that's what you're getting paid off. So your right leg has 200 carryover that wasn't used. So you're going to see it the next month as carryover, and it's going to sit there. And it's going to sit there until your other leg catches up to it. So you're never, ever going to lose it. So like in my case, when we joined, my left leg was a lot stronger than my right leg. So I had, at one time, I think it got up to like 50,000 BV in carryover just sitting there that I hadn't been paid on. But now my right leg BV is at the end of the month is higher than my left leg. So let's say my right leg ended at, let's say 25,000, and my left leg ended at 15,000. Okay, because I have the other 50,000 in carryover, I'm going to be paid on the 25,000 that's in my right leg, and they're going to take 10,000 out of my carryover and pay. So I'm paid at the 25,000. So my carryover is now less. So it's 50,000 or 10,000. So it's at 40,000.
Laura, I think the place a lot of people get confused is kind of where all of that other volume's coming from. In fact, I started just calling that leg the dribble down leg, because I told my team, I said, it's dribbling down from people that are above you, because they would say, well, how come I don't get paid on that? And I have to explain that when they catch up, just like what you just said, when those legs start to balance out, then it's going to be really important to have your placement tool on alternating, because you want to keep them as balanced as possible. But I just always refer to it as the dribble down leg, because that is, I think, the hardest thing for people to get their head around.
I know, they don't understand the spillover. So
right.
when you think, okay, so you have binaries too. So you have two legs, right? So here, you see that? So binary, so there's you, and you have two legs, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So the person above you has two legs, right? The person above you has two legs, okay? So if this person is building their left leg, okay, or is it right to you? Well, whatever, this one, okay? When they put someone in, the only place it can go is fall down here. So it becomes, under you, okay? So that's why you don't know who that is, because it was this person. And when they enroll someone else, the next spot is here. So it's going to keep coming out this outer leg. Okay, that's why when you look in the dashboard, not the dashboard, but my team, and then you see the tree and it's the colored dots and everything, and you're like, I don't know who all these people are. I never look at that because that's way too confusing. Just be glad that you'll be making money on people that you've never even done anything with. They're not your people. You didn't enroll them. You just get the benefit of their volume through the binary. Okay? Does that help? Does that make sense? Anyone have questions on that? There's no question in the chat. You guys, do you guys understand what spillover is now? Yeah? Yeah, okay. So do you guys understand binary? Everyone's reorders, gets paid at the end of the month, takes a while to build, so don't focus on it. It takes a while to build, but that is your residual income, okay? Lona says, so we need 300 on each leg. Yes, because even if one leg has more, the 300 is the minimum to be binary qualified, 300 BV. So both legs need to have 300. So yes. And then each month it starts over again. Okay, so it goes to 0 each month. Okay. And then it gets paid the end of the month. So that's binary. Don't worry about it. Don't focus on it. You're just focusing on building your business, getting people to your website, signing customers, signing affiliates, and that's how you're going to be building your business. And binary will take care of itself. Okay. And you're paid at the builder level. You're paid 10% on your pay leg, director 12%, executive 15%. Okay, so when your leg is 300, you'll make 15% of that, or but it keeps building and building and building. Okay, so it takes a while, but that's your residual income. Okay, so that's the second way of getting paid. The next way is the coolest way, I think, is the check matching. I love this part. This is great. I've never been in a company that had this. It's called leadership check matching, but you don't have to be a leader to get paid on check matching. You just have to have yourself as active and be commission qualified every month. But what check matching is anyone who you have signed up, who's an affiliate under you, whenever they get paid a binary check, you get a percentage match of it. So let's say I signed Pam up. Let's say her binary check was $1,000. Because I signed her up, let's see, they're all the same. Okay. At builder level is 20%, director level it's 25%, executive and above it's 30%. Okay, so because I'm above that, I will make 30% of her $1,000 binary check. It's nothing I did. I didn't do anything extra for it, but because I brought her into the company, I make 30% of her $1,000, which is what, $700? Is that what that is?
It's $300.
30%, 300. Okay, 300. So you don't have to be a math whiz. But then, not only that, then let's say 20% on level 2. So let's say Pam signed you up, Karen, and let's say your check was $500. Then I would make 20% of your $500. Okay, and so at director level, you get paid to level down. Builder is 20%, director, you get 25%, and then 20% of your level 2. Executive, 30% of whoever you brought into the company, 20% of their level 1, and then 10% and 5%. So, I mean, it can be huge when you just think of all the people that you're bringing in. But let's just say, just so you understand how huge this could be, because the binary is, it's non-flushing and there's no cap on it. So it can pay out to $1 million a month. You know, that will take a long time, but it can pay $1 million a month. And let's say, just for argument's sake, so I can show you how cool this leadership matching thing is. Let's say I brought Pam in, just because I'm looking at you, Pam. And I did nothing else. I only brought you in, and I didn't bring in any customers. I didn't do anything else. I just kept myself active because I just bought 500 milligrams every month for myself, my personal use. Okay, that's all I did. Pam was a total rock star, just blew up this business, and her binary check was $1 million. Okay, because I brought her in and I kept myself active, I am going to make 20% of her $1 million. So I'm going to make 200 grand just because I brought you in. And
not bad.
I wasn't binary qualified, but I got the check matching part. So, I mean, isn't that huge?
It's huge.
That is huge. Yeah. So, I mean, that's crazy. And so just the more people that you bring in and help them get binary qualified, the more money you can make. And it's nothing that you do. There's no strategy. There's no placing people or anything. It just takes care of itself. Yes. Lona says, oh my God, her mind is blown. Yes, when I realized that, my mind was blown too. So that is just so cool. This compensation plan is just crazy. Okay, so leadership bonus pool. Do you guys get that? Okay.
I want it.
And then for every level that you're up, so I'm 25K now, so I make 30% off of everyone who I brought in, 20% off of their people, 10% off of their people, 10%, 5%, 5%. So down to level 6. So that's not the jump start. That's not the binary. That's just the leadership matching, check matching, which is huge. Okay. The next one is the global bonus pool. And let me get a drink. Okay, the global bonus pool. This is just you building your business, and they're just paying you some extra money just for building your business, which is crazy, but it's awesome. So for every 4 people that you bring into the company, be it 4 customers or 4 affiliates or 2 customers and 2 affiliates, doesn't matter, just 4 people, you're going to get a global bonus pool share. And what that is, it's every month the company puts aside 2% of their revenue, and then pay it out through the global bonus pool shares. So every month the shares are worth a different amount. I think last month they were $28. I remember when I first was starting, they were like $15. So it's just extra money coming to you just for building your business. So if you get—
And what's cool, Laura, is they're counting the sample packs.
Oh yeah, good point.
I mean, that's like amazing.
Huge. Yes. So Lona, yes, sample pack customers. So if you just blow up that sample pack program, sell 20 of those, then you get 5 shares. Whatever the shares are, last month they were $28, so 5 times 28. And as the company's growing, making more money, the shares are worth more. So it's huge. It's amazing. It's great. And it's just for building your business, but they're just paying you some more. All right. The next is rank incentive bonuses. So this is when you hit 5K and above. 5K is your affiliates and customers, and then so it's your whole team volume with no more than 50% coming from one person. Okay, so you can't have one rock star hitting 5K and then, doing 5,000 in volume, and then you're making it, promoting. You can't have one person do 4,000 and you have 1,000 outside of them. You won't promote to 5K. You can only take 2,500 from one leg, which is one person. So it's got nothing to do with binary. So don't start thinking about the binary left and right. These legs are everyone that you bring in is a leg. Okay. Every affiliate that you bring in is a leg. Okay. And all your customers count too. So when you hit 5,000 in volume and hold it for 3 months, then you'll get paid out the rank incentive bonus. And it's $500. And they just add that to your check the next month after holding it for 3 months. 10K affiliate, same thing. 5,000 can't come from more than one leg, so 50% from one leg, and then the other 5,000 from everyone else. $1,000 is the rank incentive bonus there. 25K is $2,500. 50K is $5,000. 100K is $10,000. 250K is $25,000. 500K is $50,000. Super affiliate is $100,000. Okay, so that's on top of all your other commissions as well. So that's a rake incentive bonus, and it's paid out in one lump sum. The other company I was in before, when they had bonuses and you hit it, they paid out that bonus over 24 months. And if you lost your rank, you lost your bonus. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Been there, done that, huh?
Yeah.
Been there, done that. Wear the t-shirt.
Oh my gosh.
So I love this one that, yeah, they pay it all out in a winner after you hold it for 3 months. You got to hold it for 3 months. So, okay. Then the next one is called the VIP Auto Club. And it's not really an auto club, even though they call it that. I call it a rank maintenance bonus, because you don't have to buy a car. You don't have to use it towards a car, which is awesome, because back in the day, people, had white Mercedes in a company I was in before the crash, and they lost all their white Mercedes because even though the business volume died, but their loan payments on their cars were still there, but they weren't making their their car bonuses, so they lost them all. So I love that this car plan is not a car plan, it's just a maintenance bonus. So once you maintain 5K for 3 months, your maintenance bonus is $150. So every month you're going to get $150. You can put that towards a car if you want, or you can put it towards bills, or you can put it in your savings account. 10K is $250. 25K is $500, and 50K is $1,000. Okay. Then, any question on that?
Yep.
Good. Okay. And then we have, after that, the Elite Expense Account, and that's for 100K, 100K, 250, 500, and Super Affiliate. So they have an expense account that they just get every month, even though it says it's to help put on meetings and stuff, but they still just put that money in their pocket. So at 100K, you get $2,000 a month. 250K, you get $5,000 a month. 500K, you get $10,000 a month. Super Affiliate, you get $20,000 a month. So on top of your jump starts, your binaries, your leadership check matching, your global bonus pools, your then you get your Elite Expense Account. So it's awesome. So that is pretty much everything on the compensation plan. Do you guys have questions? Questions on any of that?
It's just amazing, there's all these other companies, these CBD companies that are jumping into the game, and we know not only are their products in most cases not as good as ours because they're not as pure as ours, but the compensation plans aren't anywhere near what we have.
Mm-mm.
So, I mean, Josh really put a lot of thought into, how do I build a compensation plan that is going to be fair, that I can retain my people, and that they're going to go out and recruit more and sell the product.
Exactly.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Exactly. Yeah. So what your guys' goal is to get to 5K as soon as possible, because you can't buy into that one. So if you're just like thinking focus, I need to get to 5K. If you can think of 4 people who want to do this business, and don't prejudge who has money and who doesn't. So if you have 2 people that buy director packs, and then 2 people who buy executive packs, so that would be 1,000 BV right in that first line. And then you help them find 4 people, 2 directors, 2 executive, each of those people. That would give you 5K right there. Okay, so people might, if people who are looking to buy a business, a lot of times $600 to buy a business is not a lot of money to them. There's people, if we think in our mind, oh, that's just way too much money, we're like stopping ourselves, because there's people out there who are thinking, well, that's not a lot of money for me to have my own business. So there are people out there. Another way to get to 5K would be finding 2 people that buy director packs, and then 4 people that get to executive by buying 2 director packs in the month. So they're not buying the executive pack, but they're buying 2 director pack, 2 director pack, 2 director pack. And then when you have those 6 people, then you teach them, to do the same. And then all that volume adds up to the 5K, which is 5,000. Okay, so there's different ways that you can get there. But if you're just tunnel vision on, I want to get there as soon as possible, that's what you can focus on. Okay, so you just think in your mind, who do I know that is business minded? Who wants a business? And then in the meantime, you can always be getting your customers as well. So that's just added volume that you can get to. Just finding people who just need this product and who you want to help with the product. So you have, 2 different lots of people who are just going to be your customers, and people who are business minded, that are looking for a business and a home-based business. And we have the best one with the best products, the best compensation plan to offer people. Okay, that sounds good. Anyone have questions? Can I answer anything? You guys can unmute yourself. Let me see. I'm going to unmute everyone. Since there's only 9 of us on here. Let me see. Unmute. 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 Let me see. Kristen, how come you're not unmuting? I'm trying to unmute Kristen. I don't know. Norma. Okay. So everyone except Kristen. Like, for some reason, I can't unmute you. But Karen, very helpful. Oh, good. So does anyone want to say anything or have any questions? Or
I do.
Yes.
So I'm looking at my legs now. When you get paid your binary,
Mm-hmm.
do you get paid is that on the total tree amount or just the binary amount?
The binary, not the total tree.
Well, what is the total tree purpose? I don't understand.
I never look at that. It's like it all added together, but I just look at well, I'm on auto ship, so I know that I have 100 PV every month. And then I look at my left leg, my right leg, personally enrolled, need to make sure that those are both at 90. And then I look at binary BV on each side, left and right, and I watch them. Those are the only things that I look at in the dashboard.
Okay, so, okay.
And the unilevel, did you mention that?
Oh yeah, on the unilevel. But in binary, that's what I just look at. But then I look at the unilevel on the dashboard.
Yeah, and usually the total tree kind of feeds into the unilevel, but the
I don't
unilevel,
understand unilevel. What do you mean by
I
unilevel?
don't even know what that means, but it's the bottom left-hand box on your dashboard. It says unilevel and will say total volume.
Oh,
And that's
To promote.
like the number that's important, because that's the number that you'll be able to tell how close you're getting to 5K to 10K to, all the way up.
oh, okay.
And that's fed by your total tree over there.
I see.
Yeah, so that unilevel is everyone on your team and their customers and affiliates.
Right.
And that's what you're looking at to go to 5K, 10K.
Right. So my thing is I've got this, my right leg is like huge,
Mhm.
huge. And the one I'm building is just plugging along. I don't know how I'll ever catch up with this other leg.
You will.
Just like,
I thought
how am I ever going to catch up with it?
because you're gonna and you're plugging along, you're gonna find some rock stars and they're gonna bust it. Because when I joined, my left was like huge. That's why I had like 50,000 in carryover. But now my right, because I have some rock stars on that right side, my right binary volume, in fact, I'll look at it right now and tell you.
Yeah, and Karen, it's like the more the chatter continues to amplify about CBD, it's crazy the people that are now interested as customers or as, people that see this as a viable business, because it is. I've just been blown away. I mean, I've been doing this for a little over a year now, and I can't believe the people that will approach us, like when we're wearing we have these, I sell CBD t-shirts, and we wore them when we were in Vegas a couple weekends ago, and people were approaching us like, elderly people, 30, 40 years old. I mean, it's crazy because people are hearing about it and they're not necessarily, especially the older folks, I include myself in that. Like if I heard about it, I would have no idea where to go get it. So it's amazing that chatter just keeps amplifying.
Yeah, and Pam is so good at wearing her CBD shirts everywhere, and you can get them off of Amazon. And
Yeah,
and
Yeah,
don't
I've got a couple.
get the Hempworx ones. Don't get anything that says Hempworx because
I actually had a lady knock on my window of my car today because I have Hempworx on the back of my car. And I was in the parking lot. I was texting with my son, and this lady's knocking on my window, going, "Do you have a brochure?" So,
that's awesome.
Yeah. So, Pam, what shirts of yours do you like the best of ones? And just go to Amazon, you guys, and you can buy these. What ones do you like?
oh my God.
It just tells it like it is. I sell CBD. Steve's got one that says, it's got kind of like the two hands going like this, and it says, this guy uses CBD. We've got another one that says, ask me about CBD. And they were anywhere from $16 to $20 on Amazon. So we just bought a whole bunch of them.
Yeah. Okay. Lana is asking again if you're building a 40 PV and you want to upgrade to executive by buying in. Okay, so Lana, this month you have 40. So to be an executive, so by tonight you need another 160. So you would want to buy 160 worth. So to get to the 200. Okay. So it could be a director pack, 160. No, just
and two $69 products.
And then 269. Is that
two $69 products that would give you 80 BV plus the 100 BV from the director pack.
Right. Or
you could buy
add some
sprays.
sprays in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So director pack 100 and then 160. So you could do a director pack and then 3 sprays, 150, and then one other thing for 10, and then another spray or something. That's 25, and that's 15 BV. So that would give you it there. And then to maintain, no, you don't need 200 BV. Once you hit executive and above or director and above, to maintain it, you just need 90 BV every month.
Okay.
She's asking. Yeah, so just 90. So you just need to do that 200 one time, and then it's just 90 to maintain it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. It makes sense to do that because it's the same to. Yeah, it's the same to maintain a director as it is executive. So if you kind of take the hit that 1 month, you just keep yourself at executive and you're making a lot more on commission. I mean, it's a 15% difference.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. Okay, good. Thank you.
So that makes sense at HUD, Lana? Good.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, awesome. Okay, anyone else have any questions about anything?
I do.
Okay, Miss Shelley.
Has nothing to do with compensation plan, but on Facebook, a lot of the times I see somebody saying that I'm holding a watch party. What's a watch party?
Pam.
So, okay. So a watch party is like once you have done a live or somebody else has done a live, you can start a watch party with that. So basically you're just replaying, like for instance, when Judy Stallings did her meeting a couple weekends ago in Vegas, and Steve and I drove out for that. So we recorded it live, and then afterwards, well, actually we didn't record it live. Somebody else there recorded it live. So I went to that person's site, I grabbed the video, and it says, do you want to start a watch party? And I did. It's just a way of broadcasting after the fact. It's not live usually. I mean, maybe there's a live version of it. That part I haven't seen, but it's usually just taking a video or a live that's already been done and then broadcasting it out again to get more exposure.
Got it. Thank you. Good explanation.
You have a saved video, and then you just, so that's why you can, like, I've been noticing like the same video has been used for watch parties. Like people are using the same one and doing it at different times.
Okay. Kind of like inviting people to go to the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, it's like walking along with them.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pam.
You're welcome.
I haven't done one yet though, but
Me
I
neither.
find this stuff out by accident. I'll look and say, oh, what's that? And I'll click on it and see what it does. And who knows what the stuff I'm putting on Facebook.
I know, really.
I do that sometimes too.
all right. So we've been going for just about an hour. So if nobody else has any questions, I will stop the recording and we can, okay, no more questions. I'm going to stop the recording.